from Divine Visions. Welcome to all of you. I'm so glad that you could be with me today. Thank you to all of you for your lovely comments, guys. I read each and every one of them, and you're so supportive of one another. I love your good vibes. So let's get started. What we're going to be looking at today is 4 readings to choose from regarding how will your person react if you make contact with them. So what would be a possible reaction if you actually picked up the phone or emailed or texted or even knocked on their door? So let's have a look at what's going on. This is obviously for those of you who are in no contact. So you're in no contact, you're in separation. What would happen perhaps from your person's end if you were to make contact? So we've got 4 readings. 1 is the Lover's Tarot with the smoky quartz. Number 2 is the Divine Tarot with the clear quartz. Number 3 is the Amethyst with the Light Seer's Tarot. And then we've got the Mythic Tarot, which is the citrine crystal. Take a moment to focus on the cards, guys. Welcome group 1. If you chose the Lover's Tarot with the smoky quartz, we're going to take a look at what your person is, what their current energy is first of all, and how they're feeling towards you, how they're thinking and feeling, and then how would they react. Okay guys, so let's take a look. I'm just going to take a moment to focus on your person. Just really think of them in your mind. Okay, let's go. Let's have a look. So what is the current energy that they're sitting in, please, Spirit? What is the current energy that this person is sitting in currently right now? What are they sitting in? What energy? Queen of Wands reversed. I'll get a clarifier over this as well. And we've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And I'm just going to have a look at what they're feeling and thinking for you right now. I'll read them out in a moment. So what are they thinking and feeling for you right now? The Moon. And the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Swords reversed. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So let's have a look first up what's going on here. So your person, the Queen of Wands reversed, could be an Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. I tend to see the Queen as an Aries, but it doesn't matter. But this is just the energy that I read from, is that this Queen, who's normally full of passion and creativity and warmth, and you know, your person could be a male or female, it doesn't matter, we're just talking about the energies here. It's beautiful about the sunflower. She's looking at the sunflower, which represents hope and inspiration, and it talks about, you know, summer, and it's just a happy flower. And the queens are always about coming to that, you know, they embody the qualities of maturity and wisdom, and this queen normally holds passion and warmth, and she's a go-getter and very homely. But you know, this queen right here, the energy of this queen reversed shows that maybe this creative inspirational spark has kind of died a bit. Like this queen or king, doesn't matter what we're talking about here, but this queen here is uninspired. You know, I feel like maybe feels like they're off track. Maybe they were on a path and they felt that they were really moving forwards with this, but it seems to me that they're now contemplating and thinking, do I really want to be on this path now? It's like she's reflecting on the happier times, like she's looking down, and the sunflower's not facing her. it's facing us. So she's looking at the back of the sunflower, and she's possibly thinking into the past, what the happier memories were, and what she can bring in, into the world as well with her happiness and her warmth. But being reversed, I just feel this person is not feeling the spark, is not feeling the passion burning within them right now. And so we've got the Four of Pentacles as well reversed, which is somebody who's very possessive and somebody who holds on tightly to things, especially in the material world. But being reversed, it shows that this person is letting go of something. As we see here, there is a feeling of just giving up on something and letting it go. It might be a feeling of no hope in a situation here. I do want to get another clarifier. It's like I feel like they're just kind of sitting inside themselves now, internalizing or in that introspective mode. Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, absolutely. Even though it's reversed, usually this represents someone who is recovering and healing and really withdrawing from everybody and going within their mind. It's mental rest. Being reversed, it just shows me that this person isn't in a really good headspace right now. What I feel is that they might feel like they want to come out from this, cocoon phase or this place of, everything's inactive right now in their life. It seems like not much is really falling into place for them. So it just feels like they need to take more time to really contemplate and think about where they want to go next. It could be in this connection as well. I mean, they might be reflecting on this connection and where things went wrong. Did they hold back too much? Were they unresponsive with a lot of things towards you? Did they not show enough enthusiasm in the connection towards you? That kind of thing. Because we do have what they're thinking and feeling. This is the feeling card, being emotional with the water. This is the Pisces Cancer. And it's all about confusion and illusion and things that are hidden and secret. And I feel like they are hiding what they really feel for you. I feel like Five of Swords reversed means, the Five of Swords normally is that mind games and feeling that there's a lot of hostility and conflict and a lot of things are changing. And for me, this card also represents betrayal of some sort. So it feels to me that this person is feeling that they betrayed you. This is a feeling I get strongly here, is why they're also feeling withdrawn and that they've lost that spark. I feel like there was a betrayal. Now, a betrayal doesn't have to mean that they've gone and cheated on you. It could be that they lied to you. It could be that you felt betrayed because they just bailed out on you or they just withdrew when you were going well together. But at the same time, I feel like this person wants to make things right because they do want to come forward to you and offer something of value to you. So they see that, I think they feel that you're valuable to them and that they weren't able to offer something. They held back too much on this. And, it was out of fear, I feel, or feeling that you might take them for everything because they might have had that before where they've been burned. But it looks to me like they want to clear up the energy between the two of you, clear up the confusion, because there seems to be a lot of unspoken words here and feelings that haven't been shared. And we've got the dogs in this card too, which to me represents loyalty and friendship. So that's interesting with this. I feel like this person wants to come forward and show you their loyalty to you because the Knight of Pentacles is the earth sign. And this is the Virgo, who's very analytical and they're very giving and they're of service. And this Knight wants to be of service to you, wants to come forward to you, but in this space right now is trying to work out how to. Maybe thinks that you're the flower, looks at this as you're the flower, you're the hope, but is still wondering whether you would, be happy to see them. Would you be happy for them to come back to you? Also, the Knights, this is the slowest moving Knight in the deck, so they plan methodically to come towards you. And this Knight is planning to come towards you to offer something of value. It's information that he or she wants to share with you. So this is the most dependable Knight in the deck, the most trustworthy. So this is what they want to come forward with, is trust. and honor. You know, that's what I see here. Now, how will they react if you contact them? How will they react if you make contact? We've got the two of wands, sorry, I can't talk. Two of wands, Four of Cups reversed, and the Devil. Ooh, that's an interesting card in the deck. I've not seen this one yet in this deck. That's so cool. So, ooh, you know, there's some maybe some sexy thoughts going on here, or let's have a look what's going on here. Okay, Two of Wands represents someone who wants to join on your path with you and share the same vision as you. This is interesting. So we'll just see what's going on. What's the clarifier for the Two of Wands, please? So we've got the Queen of Swords, which is that truth coming in, sharing the same vision. It's all about clarity and fairness, because I see the Queen as the Libra because I see her as the truth and the justice. She's a Queen of Justice. That's how I see her. So we see here that this person, I feel, would see it as an opportunity to join this path with you and bring in that vision and clarity, that truth to come in with you. So they would probably see it as an opportunity to embrace this truth that they want to share with you. We've got the Four of Cups reversed, which is somebody, usually when it's upright, is someone who's very emotionally stuck. They should be contemplating on their options. They usually are very bored, or they just have a lot of they have complacency. So it feels to me like they can't be bothered, you know, either way. And just feel kind of bored with life and what their opportunities are. And sometimes they are offered opportunities, but they don't take it. But being reversed, I feel like this person would come out of this space, would come out of this place of boredom. Perhaps this is what this is here, is not feeling that spark or inspiration or motivation in life. Feeling maybe down and really reflecting on this connection as to how much they held back before. So it looks like they would come out of that place, but we'll get a clarifier. Oh. What's this? The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so usually this is someone who wants to offer you a small token, like a small gift. And it's also planting a seed for a new foundation. But being reversed, they may not necessarily know what you want. They may not know exactly what plant you are, like, you know, what seed you want to plant with them. So there might be a little bit of uncertainty here with them with that. They might not feel very grounded, because we do have the cups here as well, which is emotions, which can represent, maybe it might be giving them a little bit of an emotional instability here. So it might not necessarily be negative, but it's not necessarily something that they're prepared for or grounded for. So they might not feel that they have anything just yet to offer you, because they are still planning their way of moving forward with you. So you might take them a little bit by surprise. The Devil, let's see what the Devil is, because this is the Capricorn energy here. Queen of Swords, Libra. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Now that's interesting, because the Knight of Wands is a very sexual, passionate energy when I see it with the Devil. And it can represent someone who comes in and out very quickly. So it's going to be like you're really going to stir some unresolved, maybe pent-up frustration within them, like sexual frustration within them. That's been held back for so long, because I see this passion that they do want to have with you, but they have kind of lost that spark as well. But you might be reigniting this, and they may not know what to do with it. Okay, so let's have a look at why would they be reacting this way. Why are they reacting that way? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles again. This is so interesting. So that's definitely coming up as a strong energy here. We've got the Strength reversed. Yeah, once again, they want to come forward with this something of value towards you, and they might not feel ready when you come in, or if you come in and make contact. They want to give you they want to join with you on that path. They want to have the truth being told. They might be a little bit intimidated by you, because you might come in quite strong and just really make them confront things they might not be ready to just yet, even though they want to. So they're trying to make a plan to come to you. And maybe in this place of introspection right here, they need to really work it out and meditate on it. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. They do want to come forward with something of value towards you, but they don't feel like they have the strength right now, or the courage perhaps to come through. We've got the infinity symbol in that one. Could be a twin flame connection we're talking about here as well, but it talks about eternal life, the cycle that goes around. We've got the Four of Wands reversed. So this is the celebration. This is the happy home. This is the twin flame card once again for some people. And it can represent the strong foundation. Being reversed though, this person doesn't feel like they're strong enough to come forward towards you. And that's why they might feel this energy, frustration, maybe even coming up regarding that as well. Because I feel like if they want to come forward with something of value, they don't want it to just be they don't want to just be tempted to have sex with you or jump into something that's just going to fizzle out very quickly. So I feel like they want to come forward with some truth, but they also want to come forward with something that's tangible and long-lasting. Get a clarifier for that as well. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. Oh, there's too many there. Just for the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength reverse, please. Yeah, we did get one before, didn't we? The Eight of Cups. Yeah, they feel like... now, let me see. What's this about? Because this is why they're reacting this way. They might have felt like you abandoned them. You might have been the one to walk away, even though I feel like they might have been holding back. That feels like you were kind of betrayed in some way. It could be that they walked away, but I get strongly that they feel abandoned by you and that you were off seeking something else. And yes, they do need to abandon this and find themselves. They do need to abandon any type of relationship right now and go within and find themselves. But it's a strong feeling that they might have felt abandoned, and they're trying to work through those feelings and thoughts and get themselves strong again and pull themselves together to be able to come back to you, okay? So let's have a look at what love messages they'd want to share with you. So all I want to do right now is cry and scream and let it all out because the pain is killing me inside. Now, we see the Four of Wands usually comes after the Three of Wands. The Four of Swords usually comes after the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak, and then they need to heal and recover from that purging. And this person obviously isn't in the happiest of places right now. So this is where they're at right now. They want to cry and scream and let it all out because they can't handle this pain. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I want to be with you for the long term. Oh. Sometimes I look at you and wonder how I got to be so damn lucky. Yeah, they definitely are thinking this and like looking and reflecting on this. And I think that's why also they realize that they're not at that place yet to join you. You might be coming in as a queen or king energy and them still at the knight stage. Yeah, so that's what's going on there, it looks like. So they feel like if they were to come in and start this with you too prematurely, that it would really stuff things up for a second chance. So then we've got, I'm a big mess, and that's the last thing you need right now. Yeah, we saw this with them, that they are trying to undergo some healing, some understanding of what they're going through. Sorry guys, it's a garbage truck in the background. Very annoying. What other messages does this person have to share with you right now? I really do care. Some of you might have felt that the way they withdrew from you, that they just didn't care. It just fell on the ground. So it says, when you hear our song, know that I am with you. So you might share a very special song. There could be a musical, special, significant musical connection between the two of you. And they're saying, I'm sorry. They're sorry. They're really sorry for how things have gone down. They're really, really down. They're really in a down place right now. Not feeling happy at all. Not feeling hopeful. You are my rose. Oh my God. Isn't this so interesting? There's a flower that they're looking at. You are my rose. It's not the same flower, but still it's very symbolic. They see that you are the flower, you know, in their life, like you are the beauty. And they want to come forward and maybe even offer you a rose. Our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. Yeah, we see that confusion this person's feeling right now. Things aren't always as they seem. So they're trying to say, I think, in that because they've withdrawn, you might feel like they've completely forgotten you. And it's showing that they haven't. They're trying to work on things behind the scenes here. So what is the best advice for you right now? What's the best thing that Spirit feels that you could be doing right now in this time? Oh. Wow, look at this. Wise leadership. You're coming into this. And 14 is the Temperance. So it's about becoming a leader in your own right. You know, it's your own path, your own strength. It's being a wise leader for other people as well. But I really feel what this is. It's about mastering your own energy. It's mastering your own ability to find peace and harmony within yourself and balance those energies out for healing as well, and forgiveness perhaps to come through. We're going to see what else comes through as well for you. Oh, there it is. What does it say? The Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. Yeah, this is what you want. You don't want anything just casual or anything. You really want something very strong and beautiful, but you also know that you need to grow strong within yourself as well, and to really make a relationship successful, both of you need to be wise leaders within yourselves, let alone for other people, for the other person. So I feel like you're really working on yourself, or Spirit are guiding you to work on yourself, finding that peace and balance and harmony in a place where you can look at love and not lose that faith for romance, for love in your life. You might have lost hope and you might have become a little bit cynical around love. So it's just being able to realize that you can become strong in your own right and take power over those negative thoughts through the illusions as well. And you are holding out hope deep down for this connection, for this person to get their act together, basically. Yeah, but in the meantime, Spirit is saying, come into your own wise leadership as well, guys. So if this reading has resonated with you, please comment below, like and subscribe, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 2, which is the clear quartz, we're going to take a look at what's going on with your person. First up, what energy they're currently sitting in, and how they think and feel for you currently, as well as how they will react, okay? So just take a moment to focus on your person, put their image in your mind right now, and we'll get to the reading in a moment. Okay, yep, so let's have a look. We're going to have a look at the current energy that they're sitting in right now. Okay, what's the current energy that this person is sitting in, please? Spirit, what energy is this person currently sitting in right now? Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords in the traditional tarot. I'm going to get a clarifier for this because this person's in a place of indecision right now. They can't see which way they're going. Knight of Swords. Yeah, wow. Because the Knight of Swords is a Gemini and it's very quick-witted, very fast energy. It's very like someone coming in very quickly for a message to give you. But this person, you know, it looks like they want to come forward with a message, but they're not in a place of being able to make a decision. They're toing and froing back and forth about what they should do. They might feel, as we've got the spider web kind of thing going on here, this is worse. I think it's more a dream catcher, but I see it as a spider web, where they feel a little bit trapped in their situation, so they can't really see a way out right now in order to come forward to you. There's definitely communication that they want to share, some information it looks like here. What are they feeling for you right now? Well, before we do that, I want to see what do they want to share with you. What do they want to come forward and share? And that would go with how they're feeling anyway. But the Ace of Water, I'm getting straight up that this is selfish energy. And I know that I don't always read exactly what the meanings are in the books, guys. This, to me, the Ace of Water is definitely a new beginning in love, but I see it as self-love. And being reversed, I feel like this person might have been quite selfish in some ways. They didn't open their heart to you. Yeah, the Seven of Fire is guarded energy. They're guarded. So they were protecting their heart, but overprotecting it to the point of allowing things to just crumble and come falling down, you know, between you. So they were trying to control things, it looks like, and it ended up breaking apart anyway. So they might have been withholding how they felt for you. Yeah. How are they feeling for you currently right now? Beautiful. So the Ten of Earth is someone who wants to share a home with you and a marriage with you, and they want that security with you, and they want to leave a legacy behind. So it's like they want to share that with you, perhaps. We're going to see what other cards come up. They might see that you're that strong rock, you know, for them, that you're their home. Two of Earth reversed. So the Two of Pentacles reversed. This person is trying to, has been trying to juggle. As I said, they're trying to juggle between two things here. But they might have felt that they let this go. They've had to let it go. Yeah, the Eight of Fire is someone who wants to come through with fast communication. Once again, it's very quick energy. It's a message that's coming to you. It's being propelled towards you really in a quick fashion. So this person definitely wants to come forward to you. They have this very strong passion for you, where they just want to rush right in and see you. That's what it feels like here. They might want to come forward and tell you. There's a Page of Fire reversed. So this is also a messenger. But being reversed is someone who's very excited, wanting to come in, but also at the same time, they might feel that you know, your spark's not there right now. And also when they're in a place of indecision, they don't know what to do with this energy right now, because it's kind of like it's not going anywhere. This energy is just circling around within them. It's not being used. So let's have a look at the clarifier for what they wanted to say. No, sorry, that's the wrong card deck. This one here. So yeah, the Page of Cups is another messenger, someone who wants to give a small token of love to you. It's a small gesture, and it's a very innocent energy. It's someone that needs to reflect also within themselves, but it looks to me like this person, once again, didn't offer their cup of love, and they feel sorry for this. It feels like there's regrets here. How they're feeling towards you. Oh, yeah. And another message here is that you might have been the one to offer them something. You might have offered some kind of proposal. I don't mean engagement or marriage, guys, but I mean as in like you might have offered your hand of love to them or given them a gift or tried to open them up and they just shut you down or they closed right off and you felt quite hurt by that. And they want to come forward and tell you that they're sorry for doing that. Because really there's the sun, which is positive, happy energy. They want to bring illumination. Like they feel like you're their sunshine. And you know that song, You Are My Sunshine, you make me happy when skies are grey. It's that kind of song coming through here, I feel. But I also get that Walking on Sunshine, yeah. You know, that song also coming through. So it's almost like when they're with you, they do feel like they're walking on sunshine. They have all this passion for you. But at the same time, they feel that they don't want to keep juggling you and someone else right now or something else. They don't want to juggle that anymore. They want to have this happy home with you, this happiness and positivity, maybe even children, you know, with the page here. But at the same time, just feeling like, yeah, stuck. So let's have a look then. That wasn't, yeah, hang on, what's this one? Strength. Yeah, strength is the Leo and the sun is the Leo. Page of fire is the Sagittarius. So it's really interesting, all these energies coming through. Page of Cups is Pisces and the Gemini for the Knight of Swords. So I just see with the Strength card, they feel like, once again, you are their strength. They don't feel very strong in themselves right now. Yeah. So let's have a look then at how will they react if you contact them. How would they react if you made contact with them? Page of Air reversed. Nine of Water reversed. And the Ace of Air reversed. So the Page of Air is the Gemini energy once again, and it kind of reminds me of the Knight of Swords. But the Page of Air is someone who usually sits back and watches you. They don't necessarily come forward and contact you straight away. They are somebody who would like to gather all the information. They're very curious. They want to know stuff. So this person is possibly doing this behind the scenes, is watching you, trying to gauge where you're at, trying to work out what to do, whether they should come forward or not come forward. And so they might be in their mind space right now, not really ready to hear from you right now, because they're in this indecision. Because they're in that place of indecision, they might not feel like they can have a mature conversation with you and tell you what you need to hear, because they've got all these emotions going on around them right now. They might still be guarded at this time because they haven't yet had that clarity and are prepared to come forward rushing to you right now. So it could be that it may be a little bit of a negative reaction, and it might not be that they're trying to lash out or anything like that, but it just might be that they're still closed off to you. The Nine of Water is the dreams and wishes being fulfilled. So this person hasn't yet gotten to a place where they can really, well, they haven't been able to fulfill their own wishes and dreams of being strong and ready and growing in themselves through their issues, let alone being able to open up to you and offer this to you. So it's going to be, it feels like they would definitely feel, I feel like they'd be a bit of a stressed out, they would be feeling quite stressed out. Because we've got the Ace of Air reversed. The Ace of Air is the beginning of communication. It's the door opening to communication. It's the sword of truth. It's also the eagle. So I see it as seeing the bigger picture here. And this person isn't ready to open that door for communication, it looks like, even though they really want to come in. They're building their strength as well, it feels here. So timing could be off right now for you guys to do this. Just because this person is in that place of indecision, not sure what to do. They have a bit of mental conflict going on. Even though they know they need to rush in with a message for you, they feel it. But then we've got the Eight of Wands. Once again, it's this Eight of Fire energy, wanting to get on this horse and gallop to you, like really fast, want to come in with a message for you. You know, this is the thing, like they might feel like it's too fast, too soon. Oop. They're all falling away. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. So this is someone who feels there's self-limiting beliefs here. They feel trapped in, even though they've kind of trapped themselves in through their own, you know, delusional beliefs here. So it's that disillusionment. And what I see here is this person might feel that they're not ready to come out of that place right now. They've still got this, you know, blindfold on, trying to see within themselves where they need to be and trying to work through illusions and what their own barriers are. So they might feel like you're trying to, like you might prematurely bring them out of that stage, like that cocoon phase that they're in right now, where they've got to try and work out where they're at, what they want to do. So why would they be reacting like that though? Why is the reaction like that for? Why are they reacting like that? The Nine of Earth, yeah, once again, this is someone who builds themselves up, works really strong on themselves and hard on themselves. Yeah, once again, the Three of Earth is building themselves up and working on something, but they could be working with a counselor right now or needing someone else to come in and help them to get them back on their feet. That could be something that's going on for this person, because I do feel like they kind of crumbled. It does feel like maybe they did have like not a breakdown as such, but it could have been close to that, where they just couldn't cope emotionally and were imploding within, and it feels like maybe they've had to start again. And there's the Eight of Air again reversed. So this is that Eight of Swords reversed right here, feeling that they've trapped themselves in. Where's this going? Yeah, they want to take themselves out of this, but they want someone else to help them. They don't want you to prematurely bring them out of this before they're ready. They want to be able to work on themselves first and get the help and support around them to do so. Oh, God. So then we've got the King of Cups. Oh, yeah, because this person wants to come to that place where they have mastered their emotions. This is the Scorpio. I call him the Scorpio. Other people call him different. I call this the Scorpio because to me the Queen of Cups is the Cancer, because she's the mother, nurturing mother. So I see him as the nurturer as well. He's very generous. He's mastered his emotions. He's gone through all the emotional ups and downs. He's been on those rides, those roller coaster rides. He knows how to open his heart and give lovingly, because this person hasn't lovingly opened their heart to you and given to you. They've been very guarded. They've been defensive and closed off, and holding back. This is where they want to come to. And they feel that, I think, if you were to come in too soon, that it could kind of shake that up for them, and they don't want that. They want to be able to be in a. They don't want you seeing them like that either. They don't want you seeing them that at that place where they are, where they feel like they're weak and they're not strong enough or good enough or at that place yet. So let's have a look then at their love messages for you. What is their love messages for you right now? What do they want to say to you? I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. Absolutely. In this place of indecision right now, like whilst they're toing and froing in their mind and they're really not moving, they're reminiscing on this as well, and they really wish that they were at this place with you and they didn't have all this crap to deal with right now. Yeah, because they want to come forward and tell you that I've been bleeding in your silence. So they want to tell you that even though it's appeared that they have closed their heart off, they've actually been bleeding within. They're not just cold and callous like they might have come across as. They might have offered a cup to you and then withdrew it from you. So it's kind of like that real pain, and they're bleeding in silence because of that as well. And I smile whenever I get a message from you. So this is so interesting, because even though this would cause all this disruption within them, and they know they're not ready to confront you or face you or have a conversation even, they smile. Like deep down they would be feeling this reassurance from you and this love for you, because they do love you. And it could be also that they are overlooking, going through old messages that you've sent towards to each other. And they want to say, my heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. I'm missing you. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, absolutely. They're so conflicted because they really do miss you. They would absolutely love a message from you, but at the same time, they know that it would open up a can of worms that they just can't deal with right now with you. They're trying to slowly sort it out in their life right now. Maybe they do have outside help, but they really do miss you. And hang on, and it's interesting that they say too that my heart never knew loneliness until you walked away. So maybe you walked away from this because they weren't opening up. I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take. Yeah. So what this tells me is that this person is trying to see how much that conflict, once again, in their mind, do they want to hold on and really work towards this with you? Like, how much more of this pain can they bear? How much more can they take on? Should they just hold on and really try and, really do the hard work on themselves to come towards you, to be ready for you? Or should they just give up because they don't feel very good in themselves? That's coming through as well. So it's kind of sad, I feel a sadness, real sadness here with this person. And our chemistry is so strong right now. So they're feeling you. They're feeling your energy, perhaps. There might be some very strong sexual tension going on between you. I want to hug you right now. Yeah, they definitely miss you. Oh my God, I miss you. It's so weird how that happens. I love how that happens. I say something and then the card comes out. It's exactly what it says. It's so interesting how that happens. But they absolutely miss you. Look, I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Oh my God, I'm missing you. This is amazing, guys. This person's really missing you. Let's see what other messages are coming through. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not ready for that confrontation, even though you might not be coming to them with a confrontation, but it's still having to confront something for them, and it's still having to face you or their issues even in a way that they're not ready to. So where do we go from here? Exactly. Where do we go from here? I desire you deeply and eternally, but I need some work to do. I have so much work to do. And they know this, and they don't think it would be fair on you to start something with you when they're not ready, and then that they would just do this, repeat that pattern again with you, So what does Spirit want to advise you with right now? What's the best course of action for you? Communion. Yeah, it's about not pushing too strongly towards something and not going against something, just aligning with Spirit and what the plan is from the universe, allowing this to unfold, because when things fall out of place, it's usually because they're falling into place. So it's interesting how that is. And the 24 is the 6, 2 and 4 is 6, which is the Lover's card in the tarot, guys. So it's about being able to align yourself with your own inner love and wisdom, but also for the connection as well. So what else comes up with this? Whoa, that flew out. Look at that. And it went right to this one. Fear. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, so fear is, I saw something there. What's that? I don't know if that's a rune or symbol of something. I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. So we've got the Ishtar communion and the fear. It's about moving past the fear, coming in and trusting Spirit in this, but also your inner guidance as well. And we've got the 48 in this one, is it? 48, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got 12, which is the Hanged Man, guys, in the tarot, which is all about going within and really seeking out that inner wisdom. Once again, it's about that epiphany, seeing something from a higher perspective, not getting too caught up in the lower vibration of what this person's feeling right now, what they're going through, but rising above that, coming into your own inner wisdom and being true to your path and not letting fear take over you. Okay, guys, so that is your reading, and if it has resonated, please comment below, like and subscribe, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 3, welcome. We're going to be looking at, this is the amethyst, beautiful amethyst. We're going to be looking at what's going on with your person's current energy first up. What current energy are they sitting in, and how are they thinking and feeling for you right now? We're going to have a look at all that kind of energy, what's going on with them right now. Just want you to just have your person in your mind right now, just for a moment, okay? Just take a deep breath and just think of that person, your person. Even if you close your eyes and see their face in your mind. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on with your person's current energy? All right. What current energy is this person sitting in, please, Spirit? What current energy are they sitting in right now? The Fool. Let's have a look. I'm going to get a clarifier on this in a minute. I do feel like I've got to pull out another one. The Fool and the King of Cups. Wow. That's amazing. They're pretty strong energies. I just want to get a clarifier on these first before I talk about them. It's interesting because the Fool is, I think it's ruled by Uranus, if I remember. All right, let's have a look. I want to clarify for the Fool and the King of Cups, please. So we've got the Magician reversed, and we've got the Tower. Wow. Oh, goodness me. This is a Mars energy. All right, so what do we got? King of Cups I always see as the Scorpio. To me, the Queen of Cups is the Cancer, being the mother. But the King of Cups is a very generous, beautiful energy. He's someone who's very sensitive and, excuse me, has come into his own... what does he come into? He's come into a place of serenity and compassion and has mastered his emotions. So what I mean by that is that he's not somebody, you know, it's not like he's a guru or anything. He's not devoid of any kind of negative emotion, but at the same time, he knows how to master those emotions. He's got some emotional wisdom to him. So this person, I feel... It feels like with the Tower here, something has shaken up that stability, that emotional stability within this person. And what I see here is with the Fool is surrendering into the unknown, but not necessarily knowing exactly where they're going, not having any tools or resources. You know, where's the toolbox going? You know, what's happening with the toolbox? It's kind of like they've jumped into the deep end in this connection, and they're not sure what to do with it. They might have jumped in quite fast into this with you, and now have been like really within themselves trying to work out how to manifest that emotional contentment and serenity and stability again. Yeah, because I feel like this person has a very deep soul. There's a depth to this person. And I feel like they are a very loving, sensitive person. But they may have been a little bit impulsive and didn't have all the skills upon starting this journey. So yes, they may have been emotionally mature, but there might have been other aspects in their life that they didn't have. Because when we look at the Magician, it's got the cup for the water, it's got the sword and the wand and the pentacles. It's got all the elements. This person's got a lot of love and a lot of very generous energy, but may not be stable in their physical world, or just may not be able to communicate effectively. There's different ways of looking at this. It's very interesting. So pretty sure the Fool is ruled by Uranus, which would be Aquarius energy. And that is the mind, that is the communication right there as well. And it's someone who can see the bigger picture. And maybe this person, as I said, has a lot of love to give, but they are very shaken now because they've realized that they don't have everything together as they would have liked it to be. So what are they actually currently feeling and thinking about you right now? What are they feeling for you, and how are they thinking about you right now? We got the Judgment reversed. This is somebody who sheds the old skin, basically, and lets go of an old cycle or an old chapter of their life. They've come through their whole cycle or journey and have developed the wisdom and lessons, like from the lessons, and are able to have a renewal, and it's like a rebirth, blossoming into a new cycle and being reversed. Let's have a look at what this is. I do want to see what else is coming up with this. 7 of Wands, being guarded, standing your ground, maybe sometimes being defensive, but I see different cards as different things. And 3 of Pentacles. Okay. I want to get some clarifiers on this as well. Wow, we got the Fool. We got the Fool again. We got double energy going on here with the Fool. This is interesting. So I see that this person wants to jump in with you. They want to jump in. They want to jump in even though they don't have all the skills and resources and everything behind them. They want to, like the urgency, like not urgency, but the urge is there to jump in. They just want to jump in with you. It's kind of like, well, they know they can't because you might be the one that's guarded, or they know that they have work to do. That's what I see here, is that they know they have some building up of their life to do, and they might need other people to come in and help support them do this, because the 3 of Pentacles is 2 people who come together to forge a path, to bring something into the physical, to create something together. And I feel like for them, they realize that they still have some lessons to learn here. But they also realize that you might be guarded at this stage right now. And I think that they want to protect you. They actually want to protect you from them at the moment, because they know that they don't have all their, they don't have that balance in their life. They might not be financially stable. They might not be, as I said, able to communicate effectively with you or see the bigger picture right now. There might be issues around their home life that they're dealing with. But I can see that they definitely want to trust in this and jump in with you, but they want you to trust in them as well. I feel like you might be holding, or they might think or feel that you're holding on to the past and that you're blaming them, and that you want a new beginning. They might feel that you want to move on with someone else or something else and build a family or a life elsewhere. So how will they react if you contact them? King of Swords reversed. Interesting, because this is the air element and this is the Aquarius as well. I thought there was 2 there then. But yeah, what I see with this is the King of Swords is the king of intellect. He's the king of truth and integrity, and he has that inner wisdom. We can see the owl here, and he has this ability to pierce through the veil of illusion and he can get to the nitty gritty. Like, he can see from that higher perspective, see how he's kind of up on a mountain and he's looking over the valleys and stuff below. So it's like he has that higher wisdom, he has that higher perspective. But being reversed, let's have a look at what's going on. As we said before, he might not be able to see it. The Tower reversed this time. Wow. So he's going to be reflecting on the past and how it has made him feel, or where he's currently sitting at right now, is that he's got to build himself back together. He's got to build his emotional stability back again. So it might really cause some unrest within him, in his mind. But we'll see what the clarifiers are in a moment. We've got the Eight of Wands, not reversed, it's the Eight of Wands, which is that very fast energy coming through. It's that passion, and it can be energy propelled forwards or away from you, and it can represent fast communication. So we have Strength reversed. They might not feel that they're mentally strong at this time to be able to deal with the confrontation, or just not even a confrontation, but I say that in readings, it might not be that you're confronting them aggressively, but they still have to come forward and confront you if if they get a text from you or an email or whatever, social media message, they might feel like they're confronted by this text and that they're not strong enough to deal with that, and they don't need to or want to or feel that they have the emotional capability of just responding. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is someone who doesn't necessarily come forward and communicate. They are a watcher. And so they sit back and watch you and they spy. And it's because they're trying to gather information about you. And Gemini, this is the Gemini energy, which is very curious. We got the Strength, which is the Leo here too. And it's about courage and being able to hold back. And they might feel like they just... you might, as I said, really ruffle some feathers, really cause this emotional disturbance. So the Page of Swords, as I said, stands back. They watch, they gather information. They're very curious about you. Being reversed, though, it doesn't necessarily show a positive aspect of this, because sometimes it can be immature communication. It could be that there's a very fast reaction from this person where they might come forward with something very blunt and abrupt. It's almost like a blunt message might come to you. Might be two words like, what are you doing? Or like a few words where it's saying, what are you doing? Or what do you want, kind of thing. It feels like it's very non-emotional, which is strange because this person has a lot of love to give for you and they do want to work with you and towards you, but they're also very detached at the moment, it feels, as well, with the connection. So it could be that whatever's happened between you, that they... I feel like they were afraid. It might have been that you got so close and it was intense and then they pulled back, and now they're afraid that if they open up that while they're feeling emotionally shaken up, that it's a very vulnerable position for them to be in right now. But why are they reacting like this? Why would they react like this? We kind of do see why, but I want to get more info. Why would they react like that, please, Spirit? Ten of Wands. There's a lot of burdens on their shoulders right now. Let me get more info from that one. Yeah, Justice reversed. And the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. Alright, so I just want to see the Ten of Wands reversed. This is somebody who comes to the end of the cycle and they are absolutely exhausted. They are overburdened and just feel burned out. And being Justice reversed too, this is the Libra energy. Usually the Libran is something that's very fair and just, and there's an equality here, and there's a karma balance here, balance of karma going on. But this person would feel, I think that they feel that they're carrying a lot on their shoulders regarding this connection, and they might feel a lot of blame or shame, self-blame. It could be that they feel that you're putting stuff onto them that it might have been something very unresolved, that they feel that they have this heavy burden to carry and they have to sort themselves out, or they're trying to work out what's going on within them emotionally and how they can deal with this, how they can heal or move past this, push past this. And they might feel it's been a very unfair, or there's been inequality in this connection as to how much one has had to take on. So with the Knight of Wands, it's someone who's very free-spirited and they just do what they want. They come and go very fast. It's very passionate. So they might feel as well that you're just coming in recklessly and not really respecting their wishes, if that makes sense, for space or whatever it might be there. So let's have a look then. I just want to see clarify with that, please. So we've got the Hermit reversed. The Hermit is the Virgo. The Knight of Wands is the Sagittarius as well. So we got the Hermit, the Virgo, someone who withdraws. They're very introspective, goes within and tries to seek out the answers within. They go on like an inner spiritual quest. It's like a vision quest, trying to go within to seek out the answers within and seek that inner wisdom. But being reversed, it shows that they perhaps feel, what are they saying there with that? They're feeling that perhaps you also need some lessons to go within and learn, that it's not okay for you to come in and disrupt this, whatever's going on within them right now, because it feels like, I don't feel like they're in denial as such. I don't feel that with them. I feel like they're trying to process things right now, their feelings. They're trying to process their feelings. They're trying to work out, they're trying to work out how, they're trying to work out what the hell happened. That's what I get here. They're trying to work it out, and they do feel guilty. But also at the same time, facing you or having a conversation with you right now is going to make them feel on edge and defensive. And they feel like they don't have all the answers right now to give you. So that's what that's about. What love messages do they want to share with you? So we've got I turned out liking you a lot more than I originally planned. Yeah, I mean, they might have, as I said, they might have come in really strong. It's very intense, the energies between you. It might have scared them off because they didn't realize how intense or how deeply they felt for you. Because they are a deep person. But, I think it happened quite fast, and probably faster than they expected. So there's just something about you I'm scared to lose, because I know I won't find it in anyone else. So once again, worrying about the past, wondering if you would take them back, have you shut them out kind of thing too, So they've got fear. They're very scared to lose you, but they're scared to embrace you at the same time. So I can't stop thinking about you. You are on my mind 24/7. They are absolutely thinking of you. We got the King of Swords, which is the air, the air, the communication, thoughts. We've got a few swords in here, and not too many, but we've got some here. And what I see though is that you are on their mind, but they don't know. It kind of like is going around and around in their mind. They don't know what to do with it right now. Kind of like meeting you, you really rocked them. Like you rocked their world. Like they don't know what to do with this. Like you really caused this emotional disturbance within them, and they just don't know what the hell's going on with that. And they might have crumbled in this too and became very vulnerable. Just because I let you go doesn't mean I wanted to. So they've definitely withdrawn, and it's interesting because they don't want to lose you, but yet they have, through their actions, let this go. And you're pissed about that, or you're very hurt about that, because you feel this love that this person has. You feel this intense depth and connection, that this person has with you. That's why it's confused you, because you can feel that they are invested emotionally in you, but at the same time aren't able to give you that commitment or anything else that goes with this. And I'm truly sorry for my words and actions. Yeah, they might have come out very bluntly. There might be someone that just says things how it is and doesn't really pay attention to how, that might come across to you. They just say it how it is. And that's what I mean, like the lack of skills. They might be emotionally wise, but at the same time, intellectually, like, I'm not saying intellectually they're disabled or anything, but what I mean is they just don't have the social skills. They don't have the skills to communicate effectively their emotions and feelings. They feel it, but they can't put it forward to you. So when it comes out to you, it can be quite gruff and abrupt and detached and a little bit cold sometimes. Can you feel me with you? Yeah, they're feeling your energy. They want to know, actually, can you feel them? Can you feel their energy also? They're very sensual. They're very psychic too. And I know we are soulmates. They know it. See, this is what's scaring them. Our chemistry is so strong right now. Yeah, they're absolutely feeling your energy. And it annoys them in a way because on one hand they're trying to be detached from this and trying to get in their mind space to work out and process what's going on, but at the same time they're feeling all these things which is just confusing them, and they're trying to work on themselves. So I always hope to have you in my life. Yeah, they really do. They really feel so strongly for you. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. So they're not against you. I don't feel like there's any animosity against you, but I do feel like if you were to make contact, that it would definitely stir up some things that they're not ready to face just yet. Everything I do reminds me of you, so they're really struggling with that right now. And I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. Wow, guys, this is where it's at. They're drawn to this because they don't necessarily have those skills to, like, they do have this. They do have a deep intelligence and wisdom, but they're unable to tap straight into it when it comes to the relationship. Like, emotional stuff with this is really full on for them. It's really full on because it's something they've never felt before, it feels like. And they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to make of it. So for you to come in and contact them would make them feel things that they don't want to feel right now because they're trying to process what that feeling is. And they might feel pressured for some reason if you were to make contact before they're ready to work it out within themselves what's going on. And it might have been some time apart. There might have been quite a long time apart from each other, and they're still trying to process it. So what does Spirit advise you to do at this stage right now? What does Spirit advise you to do? Whoop, you got two. So we've got home, how beautiful. Home and water. Oh, this is interesting. This is coming into that cleansing energy. But you know what I get with this? It's so cool. I feel like you need to have like a bubble bath or immerse yourself in a Epsom salt bath, something like that, or a spa. I just really feel like you need to pamper your body. It's almost like there's been a lot of tension in your body lately. You just need to be able to really look after yourself. Really, and it's so interesting. We've got the 22 and the 33, which are master numbers, guys. 22 is the master builder, and the 33 is the master healer, which is a humanitarian number as well. So you're being required to really focus on your home space right now and really build yourself up whilst you're in that space. Really cocoon yourself in that beautiful, warm, loving energy of your home, and also drinking plenty of water is very important right now. What else is coming up with this? Whoop. What other advice do we have, Spirit? So we've got the Raven, magic, coincidence, synchronistic events, and that's the number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the Destiny card. in the tarot. So it's all about things turning in your favor. Things are not a coincidence. There's a lot of magical, spiritual, psychic energy within you that you can tap into right now as well. And the 33 in the tarot, 3 and 3 equals 6, which is the Lovers card too. So it's about being able to really, give yourself that love. You're not able, if you're in a romantic relationship right now though too, it's about being able to really pay attention to that and nurturing that as well. And the 22 is the 4 in the tarot, which is the, it could be any 4. It could be, the 4 in the major arcana is the Emperor. So it's about being able to be in a very strong position, taking control of your own healing, guys. So I think that's just beautiful. So guys, if this resonates with you, please comment and like and subscribe. Or choose another pile, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 4, welcome. If you chose this reading, this is a beautiful citrine. So let's have a look at what your person is currently sitting in, the energy they're sitting in currently right now. We're going to look at how they think and feel for you, and what energy they're currently sitting in, and how will they react if you make contact with them. All right, so just take a moment to take a deep breath and focus on your person's face, like in your mind. Just see their face popping up into your mind. Okay, and let's have a look at what current energy they're sitting in right now. What current energy is this person sitting in now, please, Spirit? What current energy are they sitting in right now? I've got the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I've got 2 here. I've got the King of Wands reversed and the Page of Cups. I'll get a clarifier. They've abandoned, what have they done here? Let me see. I hear the word reevaluation, so it's like they're reevaluating their decisions in life. And because we do have the King of Wands here, who is the Aries energy in this deck here. I tend to see him as the Leo though, but it doesn't matter. We've got the fire sign going on here. And this is someone who's meant to be a true leader. They're very charismatic, they're very driven, they're very adventurous, they have a very kind, warm, generous heart. What I see with this person is that they're reevaluating their position right now. They don't feel like a strong king or queen, depending on male, female, it doesn't matter. I read the energies of the cards. So this person is trying to reevaluate the where they have invested their energy. Where have they invested their energy into this connection? How much have they invested? They're trying to go within and look within. See, this is a reflection right here. Looking within at who they are. It's almost like they are looking at themselves and thinking that they were a certain way, they were in control, they were able to give their heart and soul to this, they were very invested in this, but now they're looking at themselves and thinking, was I really invested in this? The Page of Cups is a very innocent, naive kind of energy. It's someone who goes within and needs to really, like, they're very curious about the world and about their own feelings. They're getting to know themselves. I feel like this person's getting to know themselves. They've gone back to this stage of the page now, from a king to a page, where they thought they were, once again, as I said, in a position of power, being able to like be strong and confident and come into this with that kind of energy, zest, and enthusiasm. But it's kind of like they've taken a step back. They've withdrawn that energy from this connection. Now they've got to really reflect now and see, what did they offer this connection? The Page of Cups is a Pisces, and it's someone who sometimes comes forward with a small gesture of love. Could be a small gift. They're very dreamy. So this person's definitely had to take a step back, and it could have been that whatever happened in this connection between the two of you has kind of forced them in a way to bring their ego back in, to take their energy back in and really have a good look at themselves. So I've got Temperance, which is that healing energy. It's peace and forgiveness. It's patience. It's, once again, it's usually the fire and the water. We've got the fire and the water here, and it's the balancing of the elements. It's a balancing of the passion and the nurturing qualities here. So I feel like this person's trying to balance out where they sit in this, what's going on within them, within their... because we've got, it's not mind really, it's their feelings, it's their feeling, it is their heart and soul. That's what's going on here. They're trying to balance out where they sit in this connection, where they sit in life. Who are they really? It's like a life review, kind of like within themselves, reevaluating their own position, who they are, what do they stand for, what are they in it for, what were they in it for, you know? Because we have the King of Swords, which is someone who is the king of integrity, the king of truth, who stands very strong on his throne. He has wisdom, and he can pierce through the veil of illusion. And we see the King of Cups reversed, which is very interesting. We've got two kings here. We've got three kings here. We've got a King of Wands reversed. We've got the King of Cups reversed and the King of Swords upright. So this person definitely wants to cut through to the truth as to what they're really feeling and what they're doing with their emotions. They want to master their emotions. That's why I feel like they're trying to temper the energies between their passion and what they're going for in life, and what is their aggressive force and drive. What do they really want? What is their motivation in this? That's where they've been forced to kind of sit back and realize, wow, you know, I might have come in quite strong and I said I would do all these things and I promised all these things and I haven't delivered it. Because the 7 is, you know, someone who's nurturing the crops. It's like they're tending to the crops. They're waiting for that full fruition, like for harvest. But it's still only a 7. The 10 is the end of the cycle. But at the same time, it's the 7. It's coming so far, but yet this person feels like they're not sure what to do with this now. They're not sure what they're investing in and why. So once again, the King of Swords, the wisdom coming through, but it's emotional wisdom they're trying to master. So they feel very emotionally young here, emotionally immature. So they might have come through, as I said, with this energy where they felt strong. Maybe they are financially able to provide and things like that. But when it comes to the emotions, they've realized, well, I really fail in this area and I need to look at myself. So let's have a look at how are they thinking and feeling for you. So I've got the 6 of Cups reversed and the King of Cups upright this time. That's interesting. So, you know, I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. They really have a lot of love for you. They just don't know what the hell to do with it. So the feelings are there, but they're not sure how to deal with the feelings. They're not sure how to express them in an effective way to you. We see the King of Swords as someone who can come forward with fact. But the King of Cups being reversed shows that there is this imbalance of emotion, but yet at the same time they do feel very strongly for you. Now in this card it's the Cancer for the King, but I've always seen him as the Scorpio, because to me the Cancer is the Queen, who is the mother, the nurturing motherly energy. So doesn't matter either way really, though. This is the water, you know, water coming through. We've got air, fire and water. Someone who's very generous, very loving, very deep person, very musical, poetic, artistic, that kind of thing. We've got the 6 of Cups reversed. And once again, this is somebody who's reminiscing, but at the same time, it's a soulmate card. It's someone who returns to you from the past. Sometimes it can represent happier childhood memories or happier times in the past that you might have shared together. And they are thinking about this, but at the same time, they're not sure how they can come forward to you and offer their cup of love to you, especially if they're trying to work out what it is, you know, that they're actually really feeling and how they can bring this forward to you, because it does feel like to me they're trying to keep a balance within themselves right now. So this is the Page of Wands, which is another young energy. It's that person who wants to come through with a message, and it's that enthusiasm and excitement of coming forward with a message so strong for you. So they definitely want to they want to express this love for you. They just have no idea how the hell to do it. So it could be at the moment that they are going in their mind space trying to work out logically what they really feel and how to come forward and tell you. So how will they react if you make contact with them right now? Six of Wands is victory. Interesting. And we've got the Queen of Wands reversed. Interesting, we've got the King and the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Ten of Wands reversed. Feels like to me that, just without clarifiers at the moment, but I feel like they would feel very elated, like they have achieved something. Maybe they would feel very victorious within themselves, that they've kind of like come out on top, that, you know, they're not drowning in their emotions and sorrows, like you are actually maybe forgiving them or opening your heart to them. Once again, though, then the Queen of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands in this is the Leo, and it's someone who's very homely, very playful energy. It's someone who's very charismatic and driven, very beautiful and a homemaker. Very warm energy, but, you know, being reversed, I feel like this person, once again, doesn't know what to do with the energy. So it would be this, like, excitement, but where do we go from here kind of thing. And it might feel like a load has been taken off their mind, or unburdening their soul in a way if you were to make contact, because we can see they want to come forward and make contact, but once again, don't know where to go with it. So they might be afraid you don't want to come back to them, or they don't know how to come back to you. But if you were to make contact, maybe this would take a little bit of a load off their shoulders. You know, that stress of having to be the one to come forward. So we've got the Empress reversed, and we've got the Lovers. So once again, they wouldn't know how to come forward and really nurture this with you. Yes, they think you're beautiful and they want to abundantly grow with you, and they do choose you as their lover. This is the Gemini and the Taurus Libra energy. But at the same time, I feel like they wouldn't know how to nurture this energy, like this connection, I should say, at this time, because they're still trying to nurture themselves. They're trying to work out who they are and where they fit in with their own emotions, and trying to process all that stuff. So they have a lot of passion for you. I can see this here, and there's very strong, deep feelings for you. But it's the ability to come forward and express it in words, which is really, they're just at a loss with that. They don't know how to do that. And they might feel, or it might be that for you, it wasn't just enough for them to provide material security. You need them to express to you how they're feeling for you. They might really be committed to you to a degree, but then when it comes to the emotional stuff, they might just clam up, might close off a bit, because they're just unsure on how to voice it, or really even in some aspects show it to you in an emotional level. It's interesting though, because the King of Cups can be very romantic, someone who has really mastered their emotions. So they might want to have a home with you as well. I feel like this person does want a home and family with you. They do want that. But it might scare them so much, the intensity of everything, because to do that, they'd have to provide it. And to provide it, they have to be in that secure place in all aspects of themselves. So why would they react this way? Let's have a look. Why would they actually react this way? Yeah, because they still have to get that inner wisdom, as we saw, that higher perspective. They need to go within and really, really work out who they are and what they stand for and what they really want. It might have been that you were just feeling like that the connection and you were left up in the air, that this person just wasn't giving you proper answers, or wasn't coming forward and showing you or telling you how much they cared or love for you. You know, they love you. So it's just that they need to go within and really suss out who they are and how they can come forward with this. This is a Pisces energy also as well. The Hermit reversed is the Virgo. Yeah, once again, they don't have the inner wisdom. So interesting these two have come up together, because the Hanged Man is seeing something from a different perspective, being able to see it from a higher angle. So at the moment, they're just seeing things in a certain way because of their own experiences, and it's all they know. So that's why they're reevaluating their own beliefs and like their belief systems and their old traditional values, things like that. This has caused them this connection to really look within and to really confront their emotions, which is scary to them. So, this is what they fear. I think that if you were to come forward to them, it would be something that they'd feel really, they would love it. They would love it if that you came forward, because I think that they do love you and they'd love to hear from you. But at the same time, they don't have the wisdom just yet. Yeah, they're in that place of going within right now. So then we've got the Six of Cups reversed again, guys. So the Six of Cups, Six of Cups. So this is very significant to them as to why they would react this way, is because they're not ready to come back to you just yet. They're not ready. They're not ready within themselves. They don't have the, they haven't had that epiphany or spiritual awakening within themselves yet. I think that they're starting to, like, they're looking within and they're starting to really work out their feelings and being able to sit in them and feel safe in them and be able to embrace them, because they're quite intense. All right, what love messages would they like to share with you? What love messages would your person like to share with you? Got two here. We got, I keep myself busy with the things I do, but every time I pause, I still think of you. So they still are keeping busy in their material world, possibly building, their empire. Maybe they have their own business. Maybe they're putting a lot of focus into that right now. But at the same time, they do think of you a lot. Ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. So this goes with this one here, is that they know that you're the one for them. They're not wanting to be with anyone else. And even if they are in a connection with someone, they aren't happy in that connection. It feels like maybe even that's what this reevaluating is for some of you. If they are in a connection, they're probably reevaluating their position in that, trying to work out how invested they are, how to get out of it maybe. So let's have a look then at another message here. Sometimes I look at you and wonder how I got to be so damn lucky. That's what this is here. Like, you are the one for them. They don't think about anyone else. When they see someone that might be attractive, they might think, oh, that person's attractive, but they see you in their mind. Like, it always goes back to you. You're the one. You're the one that they dream of. And they know that you're a gem as well. So I'm somewhere between giving up and seeing how much more I can take, meaning that this is a really tough journey for them to be able to kind of try and look within and work out how they're going to come forward to you. And it might just be too hard sometimes, and they might just feel like giving up. How much more of this can they take? And it might be that there's been, like, you might have closed the door to them because of this. Not being able to show you that affection or attention, or really opening up and jumping right in with you. They could have been having 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing. And so it's going to feel like that if you make contact with them, because they're not yet ready to jump in to anything, because they're still needing to look within it for the answers, for the answers on how they can return. And you are the glow that lights up my life. Once again, you are the light, the guiding light for them. In their times of darkness, you are who they think about. You are the one. You are that gem. And I keep seeing, like, the pearls of wisdom coming through here. So they know that you've got a lot of wisdom to share with them. They see that you are a very wise person. They see that this connection is teaching them so much as well about themselves. And they're trying to feel their way through it rather than just think about it. So what other love messages have we got here? Wow. Please forgive. So they feel like they've done wrong somehow, like they feel really bad because they haven't given you what you deserve, and they know you deserve more than what they have given. We've been meeting in dreams. Yeah, it's very dreamy, psychic kind of energy coming through in this reading. So you are very connected, you guys. And I blame myself. Yeah, they do. They blame themselves here with this and what's happened between the two of you. I feel like they might feel that they blew their chance with you. Oh, so the taste of your presence is something I will never, ever be able to forget. And when I see this card, I also think of your essence, like they love you, everything about you. They miss you being in their presence. That's why I feel like they're connecting with you so strongly, is that they can feel your presence. And ever since you came into their life, when we look at this, ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. You're the only presence and essence that they really want to be around, you know, be connected to. And we've got, love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. Yeah, I mean, they're looking at this as the wrong timing, that they're not ready yet to be everything that you need them to be. And our love can power galaxies. So they also know that it's a very powerful connection, that it can work out if it's just worked upon. Now let's have a look at the divine guidance that your spiritual messengers want to come forward to you. Let's have a look. So what advice does the spirit have for you right now? What's the best course of action for you right now? So romantic love, how beautiful, Aphrodite. Number 2 is the High Priestess in the tarot. So it's very psychic, romantic love, being able to really tap into those hidden emotions that are hiding within you as well. Just want to get another one. And beauty, oh my God, yeah. This reminds me so much of the Empress energy, guys, because beauty and romance, love is the Venus, you know, the planet of Venus, which is love and beauty. And it's about being able to just involve yourself with this energy right now. 2 is a High Priestess, being able to go into that really psychic, dreamy state within yourself, being able to really be in tune with love right now, tapping into your inner beauty as well as your external beauty. And the 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot. So it's interesting, we've got this secret love going on. It's just so beautiful, because I feel like for you, it's about being able to see your worth and value as well, and knowing that keeping your faith and hope for this beautiful connection. I want to see also another card for you. Oh, hang on. Oh, there it is. There's 2 of them here. So we've got focus. Oh my God, guys. Focus on partnership. This is just amazing. So it's kind of like focus on this romantic love, focus on the positives, and put light in that beautiful light around this right now. Light candles, you know, in your home that bring in symbols that represent romance and love, because I feel like it's very potent energy. It's very strong energy to help propel this healing into this person's life and into this partnership as well. And 33 is the master number, the master healer, and it's also the humanitarian. So it's about being able to look at things from a higher perspective for the greater good of this partnership as well, and bringing in this beautiful energy. And the 3 and the 2 is the Hierophant in the tarot. So it represents sacred truths. It represents traditional values, and it also represents your belief systems, but it represents commitment as well, guys. So it's about using your psychic ability, your special magic, to visualize this into reality, this healing for this connection as well. So guys, that is your reading, and if this has resonated, please comment below, like and subscribe, and I so look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.